The king size feels like a desert tonight. I'm still sleeping on the left, leaving room for the light. But the hallway is dark and the closet is bare. Just a single coat hanger swinging in the air. I found a receipt in the pocket of my jeans for a dinner for two. Back when I knew what us means. Now I'm checking the locks, but I'm hoping they're weak, in case you forgot something you've come back to seek. The silence is heavy, it's taking up space. I'm looking for exits I can't seem to trace, and the air in the kitchen is starting to thin. How do I let the new season in? 'Cause I'm living in half of a two-bedroom now, trying to remember the why and the how. Your ghost is a tenant who won't pay the rent, living in all of the money we spent on a life that was built for repair, not a soul. Now I'm a fragment trying to be whole. Yeah, the lease says it's mine, but the walls say it's you. In this half of a home built for two. I still buy the milk that you liked in your tea, then I watch it go sour just like you and me. There's a mark on the floor where you dropped your glass. I can't bring myself to scrub it, I just let it pass. It's the only thing left that you actually touched. Maybe I'm leaning on shadows too much, but I'm living in half of a two-bedroom now, trying to remember the why and the how. Your ghost is a tenant who won't pay the rent, living in all of the money we spent on a life that was built for repair, not a soul. Now I'm a fragment trying to be whole. Yeah, the lease says it's mine, but the walls say it's you. In this half of a home built for two. There's an empty toothbrush holder, and the nights are getting colder. I could move the sofa, I could paint the hall, but your shadow is painted all over the wall. Yeah, it's all over the wall. Just half of a home without you. It's just half of a home without you. It's 4:11. It's 4:11 and the blue light is stinging my eyes. I'm scrolling back through the good nights and how was your days. My thumb's hovering over the cursor, it's blinking like hope. But I'm just at the end of a very long digital rope. I've got 17 drafts in a folder that's labeled with X. Most of them start with a hey, we're sorry, or guess what is next. But they sit in the cloud, gathering dust in the air, while I'm sitting right here, pretending I don't even care. The delivered receipt is a ghost in the machine. I'm reading the subtext and everything left in between. My battery's dying, but I'm still plugged into the pain of the words that I'll never let you read again. They're just send letters in a digital age, trapped in the margins of a screen-printed page. I'm screaming in binary, shouting in code, under the weight of a heavy, invisible load. I type out I miss you, then hit delete till it's gone. Another cold, pixelated ghost at the dawn. Yeah, the hardest part of being apart is the unsent letters living inside of my heart. I almost sent one when I saw that old movie we liked. I had the whole paragraph ready, the fire was spiked. But I saw your new photo, the one with the sun in your hair, and I realized my message would just hang in the empty air. So I backspaced the darling, I backspaced the please, until I was back on my digital knees. They're just unsent letters in the digital age, trapped in the margins of a screen-printed page. I'm screaming in binary, shouting in code, under the weight of a heavy, invisible load. I type out I miss you, then hit delete till it's gone. Another cold, pixelated ghost at the dawn. Yeah, the hardest part of being apart is the unsent letters living inside of my heart. I'm clicking archive, I'm clicking ignore, but my drafts folder knows I'm still wanting more. It's a graveyard of sentences, a cemetery of we, locked in a password that you'll never see. No, you'll never see. They're just unsent letters in a digital age, tearing the heart out of every last page. I'm screaming in binary, I'm dying in code, stuck on this lonely one-way road. I type out I love you and watch it dissolve, a mystery that neither of us can resolve. Yeah, the hardest part of being apart is the unsent letters. Just a draft, just a thought, deleted. Just a thought. Deleted. The gold-leafed ceiling is mocking my state, while the night shift guy is just staring at fate. He's clicking a pen, counting minutes like years, and I'm drowning in velvet and high-end arrears. The marble is cold beneath my bare heels. I forgot how a carpeted hallway feels. I checked out of us around midnight or so, but my heart hasn't figured out where else to go. There's a suitcase beside me, half zipped and ashamed, full of the clothes that you once would have claimed. And the luggage cart rattles like bones in a cage as I turn the lock on a miserable page. It's 3 a.m. in a hotel lobby, where loneliness isn't a mood, it's a hobby. I'm surrounded by travelers with nowhere to be, and a concierge ghost who looks exactly like me. The light in the elevator's flickering blue, everything's moving but I'm stuck on you in the fluorescent home of a temporary state, waiting for morning to wash us away. Go up to room 409, but the key card kept blinking a not this time sign. Maybe the door knows I don't with crisp sheets and a vacuumed out air. So I'm back in this armchair, smelling of dust, polishing memories starting to rust, watching the automatic doors slide apart for a wind that's as hollow as my empty heart. It's 3 a.m. in a hotel lobby where loneliness isn't a mood, it's a hobby. I'm surrounded by travelers with nowhere to be, and a concierge ghost who looks exactly like me. The light in the elevator's flickering blue, everything's moving but I'm stuck on you in the fluorescent home of a temporary state, waiting for morning to wash us away. No one stays here forever, that's what they say. You pay for the night, then you go on your way. But I've checked the no disturb sign on my soul, and I've lost every ounce of my self-control. I'm a guest in a life that I don't recognize, just a blur in the corner of everyone's eye. Finally still, I haven't moved, and I don't think I will. Check out time, but I'm still here. But I'm still here. The indentation on your side of the bed is a map of the things that we never quite said. I'm running my hand over the cool cotton sheet, with the curve of your shoulder and my shadow meet. I'm memorizing the ghost of your shape, looking for exits and fire escapes. But the room is a vacuum, the air is too still, and I'm losing the strength, and I'm losing the will. My fingers are shaking, I'm drawing in air, a silhouette phantom that's no longer there. The dust motes are dancing in columns of light where you used to stand and defend what was right. And I'm tracing your outline in the dark of the room, a forensic of love in a beautiful gloom, trying to feel where the you used to be before you became just a shadow. There's a hole in the world in the shape of our youth. I found your old watch on the nightstand today, ticking in circles with nothing to say. I put it on, let it swallow my wrist, searching for pulses that shouldn't exist. I'm tracing the space where your laughter would ring like a bird with the wire around every wing. The house is a blueprint of everything lost, and I'm counting the nails and I'm paying the cost. And I'm tracing your outline in the dark of the room, a forensic of love in a beautiful gloom, trying to feel First it was the shirts, then the shoes by the door. Now I can't even find your footprints on the floor. I'm sketching from memory, I'm losing the grit. The edges are blurring, I'm losing the fit. Stay just a little bit longer. Let the ghost of the outline get a little bit stronger. Pencil is broken and the paper is blank. It's just me. I've got the mirror rehearsing the curve of my lips. I'm checking the corners for any small slips. In the bathroom at work, in the glass of the train, I'm a master of masking the scent of the rain. My eyes are two stones in a very bright sea. They're the only parts left that are still being me. But the rest of the face is a gallery wall hung with a masterpiece waiting to fall. You look so much better, you're doing so well. I'm buying the lies that they're trying to sell. But under the surface, the structural cracks are wider than oceans and deeper than tracks. So it's the art of faking a smile in the dark, leaving no trace and leaving no mark. I'm a neon sign with a short in the wire, a freezing cold heart and a beautiful fire. I've painted the joy on a canvas of grief, a hollowed out hero, a colorful thief. Yeah, I'm winning the prize for the best looking lie in the art of faking a smile just to get by, just to get by. I laughed at a joke that I didn't even hear. I felt the vibration, but I didn't feel the cheer. It's a muscle memory, a Pavlovian grace, a curated version of a shattered glass face. My friends say I'm back, that I've turned a new leaf, but I'm just a specialist in hiding the thief who stole all the meaning and left me the skin to keep all the emptiness safely tucked in. Oh, it's the art of faking a smile in the dark, leaving no trace and leaving no mark. I'm a neon sign with a short in the wire, a freezing cold heart and a beautiful fire. I've painted the joy on a canvas of grief, a hollowed out hero, a colorful thief. Yeah, I'm winning the prize for the best looking lie in the art of faking a smile just to get by. The jaw starts to ache and the muscles grow tired. I'm a puppet on strings that are fraying and fired. One more, I'm fine. One more, I'm okay. Until the whole gallery crumbles away. Let it crumble, just let it fall. 'Cause I'm losing the art of faking the smile. I haven't been me for a very long while. I'm a neon sign that's finally gone dark. is all peeling, the canvas is torn. I'm tired of being the mask that I've worn. Yeah, I'm done with the prize for the best looking lie. I just wanna cry. I just wanna cry. I just wanna cry. I've got the mirror. The floorboard at the top of the stairs didn't creak tonight. I didn't hear the faucet turn or the clicking of the light. The kettle didn't whistle, the mail didn't hit the floor. It's like the house is holding its breath since you walked out the door. I left the TV on just to hear some human breath, but the sitcom laughter sounds like a rehearsal for death. I'm listening for the jingle of your keys against the wood, but the silence is a language I've never understood. I used to complain that you turn the volume up too high. Now I give anything for a shout or a heavy sigh. The air is sitting heavy, like it's made of solid lead, and the us we used to be is just a ringing in my head. And it's weirdly quiet without you in the room, like a radio station that's drifted into gloom. I'm over here in my own heart, and it's beating out of time, in a house that's lost its rhythm, in a life that's lost its rhyme. The hum of the fridge is a roar in my ears. I'm drowning in the static of these silent, empty years. Yeah, it's loud, it's heavy, and it's hauntingly true, how weirdly quiet it is without you. I dropped a spoon in the sink and it sounded like a gun. I'm startled by the shadows and I'm startled by the sun. I used to know the frequency of your footsteps on the rug. Now I'm just a hollow shell waiting for a tug. Even the wind outside is keeping its voice down low, like it's afraid to wake the ghost of the girl I used to know. I'm whispering to the walls just to prove that I'm still here, but the echo is the only thing that's ever getting near. And it's weirdly quiet without you in the room, like a radio station that's drifted into gloom. I'm over here in my own heart, and it's beating out of time, in a house that's lost its rhythm, in a life that's lost its rhyme. The hum of the fridge is a roar in my ears. I'm drowning in the static of these silent, empty years. Yeah, it's loud, it's heavy, and it's hauntingly true, how weirdly quiet it is without you. I'm waiting for the floor to shake, I'm waiting for a glass to break. Give me a storm, give me a fight, give me anything but the stillness of the night, because the silence is screaming your name, and nothing sounds the same. It's just weirdly quiet without you in the room. A slow motion explosion, a silent sonic boom. I'm over here in my own heart, and it's finally gone cold, in a story where the ending was never meant to be told. The hum of the fridge, it's the only sound left in this archive of longing, in this house of the bereft. It's too quiet, it's too quiet. creases and notebook lines, tucked in a pocket where the sun never shines. You picked me up when the sky was clear and whispered the things I was dying to hear. But the wind started picking up speed by the lake, and I'm starting to feel every bend, every ache. I wasn't built for the pressure of us. I'm just wood pulp and ink and a little bit of trust. The clouds are bruising, turning a heavy shade of blue, and I'm looking for shelter, but all I see is you. You're the lightning strike, you're the rolling deep, and I'm the secret that you couldn't keep. 'Cause I'm just a paper heart caught in a storm, trying to find a place that's dry and warm. But the edges are fraying and the ink's starting to bleed. I'm falling apart at a terrifying speed. One more drop and the fibers will tear. I'm spinning in circles in the cold, wet air. Yeah, you're the hurricane and I'm the light of a paper heart losing its very last fight. I'm soaked to the bone, if a spirit has bones, listening to the wind and its hollowed out moans. I tried to fold myself small, tried to hide in the dark, but you found every corner and you left a wet mark. Now the I love yous are blurring to gray, just a messy smudge on a miserable day. I'm losing my shape, I'm losing my mind in a world that was never designed to be kind. 'Cause I'm just a paper heart caught in a storm, trying to find a place that's dry and warm. But the edges are fraying and the ink's starting to bleed. I'm falling apart at a terrifying speed. One more drop and the fibers will tear. I'm spinning in circles in the cold, wet air. Yeah, you're the hurricane and I'm the light of a paper heart losing its very last fight. I'm not cardboard, I'm not stone, I'm just a fragment of a feeling you've outgrown. The rain is heavy, the sky is wide, and there's nowhere left for a scrap like me to just a paper heart dissolving in the storm. I'll never again be dry or warm. The ink is gone and the page is wide. I'm washing away in the middle of the night. No more creases, no more tears, just the end of all these paper thin years. Gone, gone. Gone. The barista knows my face, but she doesn't know the change. She thinks it's sweet I'm early, but she doesn't know it's strange. I'm standing in the line where we used to whisper jokes, watching steam rise up in little silver strokes. I get to the front and words just spill out fast, a ghost of a habit from a life in the past. An oat milk latte and a black coffee, please. Then I catch my reflection and I'm weak at the knees. The cardboard sleeve is warm against my palm. The cafe's humming with a terrifying calm. I walk to our table, the one by the vent, and I stare at the steam and the money I've spent. Yeah, I still buy you coffee every Tuesday at 10. I set it across from me and I pick up a pen. I let the ice melt or I let the heat die, while the morning commuters go rushing on by. It's a $5 bridge to a heart that's gone cold, a ritual story that's already been told. I know you're not coming, I know that we're through, but I'm still buying coffee for the shadow of you. People look over at the empty wooden chair. They see an extra cup and a 1,000-yard stare. Maybe they think that you're just running late, that you're parking the car or you're caught at the gate. But the lid stays on and the steam starts to fade. It's a bitter bean tribute to the mess that we made. I take a sip of mine, but it tastes like regret, and I'm not quite ready to be over it yet. Yeah, I still buy you coffee every Tuesday at 10. I set it across from me and I pick up a pen. I let the ice melt or I let the heat die, while the morning commuters go rushing on by. It's a $5 bridge to a heart that's gone cold, a ritual story that's already been told. I know you're not coming, I know that we're through, but I'm still buying coffee for the shadow of you. I could stop, I could leave, I could just buy one. I could admit that the us part is done, but if I don't buy it, then you're really gone, and I'm just a man, girl, waiting for the dawn, with nothing to hold, and the coffee is getting cold. It's getting so cold. Yeah, I still buy your coffee, I don't know why. Maybe I'm waiting for a final goodbye. I set it across from me, I watch the sun move in this lonely, expensive, emotional groove. I know you're not coming, I've known it for weeks, but I'm washing the sugar off of my cheeks. I'll leave it here, maybe someone else needs it. I saw you crossing at the corner of 5th and Main. I stepped into a doorway to avoid the sudden rain. You were wearing that coat, the one with the missing button. I almost reached out like a reflex unforgotten, but your eyes swept past me like I was just a brick in the wall, a ghost in a jacket, a shadow in the hall. And I realized the person who knows my deepest fear is the same person acting like I'm not even here. I know the scar on your knee from that summer in June. I know why you can't stand the taste of a silver spoon. I know the way that you breathe when you're falling asleep. But today, you're a secret I'm forced to keep. Now we're just two strangers who knew everything, two broken bells that no longer ring. I know your mother's maiden with the history that's fading in the mist. Do you still have that nightmare about the rising tide? Do you still keep your keys on the left-hand side? I wanna ask how your sister is doing in school, but the stranger in me has to follow the rule. Don't look, don't speak, don't acknowledge the fire, while my memory is screaming like a live broken wire. It's a special kind of mourning, a specific kind of grief, to see the person who was once my only relief. Now we're just two strangers who knew everything, two broken bells that no longer ring. I know your mother's maiden name and your childhood home, but I'm just a number you deleted from your phone. It's a violent kind of quiet, a familiar kind of cold, to have a library of secrets that can never be told. Yeah, we're experts in the us that no longer exist, two strangers with a history that's fading in the mist. I have the blueprints to your soul. I knew the parts that made you whole. Now I'm standing in the rain, watching you walk away, with 1,000 things I'm not allowed to say. How do we unknow? How do we unsee? How do you become a him instead of a we? Now we're just two strangers who knew everything. God, it's a heavy weight, the silence that we bring. I know the coffee you like and the way that you drive, but I'm not even sure if I'm still alive in the version of the world that you're living in now. Two strangers who forgot the why and the how. Nice to meet you again. Again. The street lamps are bleeding a dull hazy gold on a story that's already starting to fold. I'm wrapped in the coat that you bought in the fall, watching the velvet shadows stretch down the hall. They move like a memory, fluid and slow, into the corners where I used to go, to hide from the truth or to hide from the light. But there's nowhere to run in the middle of the night. The air is like wine, it's heavy and sweet, and the silence is pacing on tired bare feet. I'm reaching for edges that I can't quite find, in the velvet-lined rooms of a fractured mind. Oh, I'm drowning in velvet shadows tonight, where the black and the gray are the only things right. It's a soft kind of haunting, a luxurious ache, a beautiful fever that I'll never break. The darkness is stroking my face like a hand, in a language that only the lonely can understand. Yeah, I'm lost in the folds of a love gone cold, in the velvet shadows I'm losing my hold. I can still feel the ghost of your ring on my skin, like a bruise on a spirit that's wearing too thin. I'm tracing the patterns the moonlight provides on the places where all of the bitterness hides. The curtains are heavy, the windows are sealed. There's nothing but us left to be revealed, but us is a shape that keeps shifting its form in the velvet shadows, far from the storm. Oh, I'm drowning in velvet shadows. cold. It's too smooth to be painful, too deep to be real. I've forgotten the way that a heartbeat should feel. Wrap me in indigo, wrap me in ink. I'm standing right here on the very last brink. I'm just a velvet shadow moving through the house, as quiet as a ghost, as small as a mouse. The darkness is stroking my face like a hand in a kingdom of dust and a castle of sand. Yeah, I'm lost in the folds of a love gone cold, in the velvet shadows. It's so soft. The street lamps are bleeding a dull hazy gold on a story that's already starting to fold. I'm wrapped in the coat that you bought in the fall, watching the velvet shadows stretch down the hall. They move like a memory, fluid and slow, into the corners where I used to go, to hide from the truth or to hide from the light. But there's nowhere to run in the middle of the night. The air is like wine, it's heavy and sweet, and the silence is pacing on tired bare feet. I'm reaching for edges that I can't quite find in the velvet-lined rooms of a fractured mind. Oh, I'm drowning in velvet shadows tonight, where the black and the gray are the only things right. It's a soft kind of haunting, a luxury sake, a beautiful fever that I'll never break. The darkness is stroking my face like a hand in a language that only the lonely can understand. Yeah, I'm lost in the folds of a love gone cold, in the velvet shadows. I'm losing my hold. I can still feel the ghost of your ring on my skin, like a bruise on a spirit that's wearing too thin. I'm tracing the patterns the moonlight provides on the places where all of the bitterness hides. The curtains are heavy, the windows are sealed. There's nothing but us left to be revealed. But us is a shape that keeps shifting its form in the velvet shadows, far from the storm. Scrubbing the scuffs off the hardwood floor, changing the nameplate beside the front door. I've aired out the sheets and I've turned off the heat. Now I'm just waiting for the sound of your feet. I know you won't stay, it's not in the fine print. You're just looking for shelter, a flash and a glint. But I've polished the counters and I've softened the light for someone who's only just staying the night. The deposit is paid in the tears that you cry, but the move-out date is already in your eye. I'm a temporary fixer for now, kind of place while you're looking for a home in a different face. Yeah, I'm just renting out my heart to a ghost. I'm a 5-star review for a weary cold host. I've got no vacancy signs, but I'll let you in to live in the space where the almost has been. But the lease is too short and the price is too high to watch another tenant just wave me goodbye. Yeah, I'm a beautiful suite with a broken down start, renting out pieces of a hollowed out heart. You've moved in your bags and you've hung up your coat, but I can already see the goodbye you wrote. You're careful with the furniture, you don't leave a mark, but you're leaving me here all alone in the dark. I'm checking the calendar, counting the days until you go back to your old selfish ways. And I'll be back here with the mop and the broom, cleaning the memory of you out of the room. Yeah, I'm just renting out my heart to a ghost. I'm a 5-star review for a weary cold host. I've got no vacancy signs, but I'll let you in to live in the space where the almost has been. But the lease is too short and the price is too high to watch another tenant just wave me goodbye. Yeah, I'm a beautiful suite with a broken down start, renting out pieces of a hollowed out heart. I'm tired of the turnover, tired of the stay, tired of the people who just walk away. I want a permanent resident, someone to keep instead of these shadows who make me so weak. But the door's still open, I'm still renting out my heart to a ghost. Maybe I'm the one who's losing the most. The lease is too short and the price too high, and I'm too damn tired to even ask why. I'm just a fragment, I'm just a part of a man who's renting out a broken down heart. Check out is at 10. Don't forget your keys. Don't forget your keys. The walls are still holding the shape of your laugh, like a faded old cinema Polaroid graph. The kitchen still smells like the coffee you burned, and the hinges still whine for the way that you turned. I tried to repaint, but the blue wouldn't stick. The plaster is stubborn, the memories are thick. It's like the foundations are refusing to heal. They're clinging to shadows of how we used to feel. I'm living in a museum of might-have-beens, hidden in closets and behind the screens. The architecture is mourning the loss of the life that we lived at a terrible cost. 'Cause it's the house that remembered us, even when you forgot. It's keeping the secrets and guarding the spot where we danced in the hallway and cried on the floor. It's waiting for your hand to reach for the door. The windows are weeping with condensation and regret for the version of us that it hasn't left yet. Yeah, I moved on, or I'm trying to, it's true. But the house is still haunted by the ghost of us too. I found a height mark on the frame of the den from that New Year's Eve back when we were them. The thermostat set to the way that you liked, while the static on the radio is jagged and spiked. Even the garden is overgrown and wild, like a lonely, neglected and heartbroken child. It's refusing to bloom since you took off your ring. It's waiting for a summer that you'll never bring. 'Cause it's the house that remembered us even when you forgot. It's keeping the secrets and guarding the spot where we danced in the hallway and cried on the floor. It's waiting for your hand to reach for the door. The windows are weeping with condensation and regret for the version of us that it hasn't left yet. Yeah, I moved on, or I'm trying to, it's true, but the house is still haunted by the ghost of us too. Here shaking and alone. Yeah, it's the house that remembered us, a sanctuary of dust and a temple of trust. The windows are weeping, the roof starting to bow under the weight of the then and the now. I'm packing the boxes, I'm leaving the key, but the house is still holding a piece of you and me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The moon is a sliver of unpolished silver tonight, cutting through curtains, avoiding the light. I'm wearing the silence like a vintage silk gown, while the neon is bleeding all over the town. I'm tracing the rim of a glass full of blue, thinking the words that I never told you. They're heavy as velvet and cold as the sea, just sinking like anchors inside of me. The clock on the mantle is dragging its feet in the rhythm of a heart that's skipped a beat. And the smoke from my breath is a ghost in the air, looking for warmth that was never really there. Oh, it's a night for these sapphire sighs, under the weight of these indigo skies. I'm breathing in shadows and exhaling the ache of a heart that was far too expensive to break. It's a cool kind of sorrow, a gemstone regret, a beautiful blue that I haven't left yet. Yeah, I'm lost in the shimmer where the memory lies, in the hollowed out echo of sapphire sighs. I saw your reflection in a puddle of rain, a flash of the glitter, a spark of the pain. But when I reached down, it was just oil and light, distorting the truth in the middle of the night. You were a jewel that I couldn't quite hold, a flash of the heat in a world that's gone cold. Now I'm just collecting the facets and chips with a name I can't say on my sapphire lips. So it's a night for these sapphire sighs, under the weight of these I thought you were the only, but you were just a shade, just a color that starts to fade. Yeah, it's a night for these sapphire sighs. I'm watching the light as it finally dies. I'm breathing in shadows. I'm letting you go into the deep where the blue waters flow. It's a cool kind of sorrow, a gemstone regret, the most beautiful ghost I have ever met. Sapphire, sapphire. The moon is a sliver. I finally clicked the button on the top right-hand side, the one that stops the flood and the turning of the tide. I'm tired of the updates, the filtered out views of the coffee you're drinking and the great vibe news. I don't wanna see who you tagged with that brunch, or the life is a journey motivational punch. The algorithm thinks that we're still a pair, but I'm cutting the signal and clearing the air. The following count just dropped by one, and I'm standing here shaking now that it's done. It's a clean cut silence, a digital wall. I'm blocking the echoes of your late night call. Yeah, I finally unsubscribed from your life, cutting the cord with a virtual knife. I'm opting out of the apps that you show to 1,000 strangers I don't even know. No more stories, no likes, no scene at 10 p.m. I'm deleting the we and I'm burying them. It's a cold-hearted click, a pixelated strife, but I've officially unsubscribed from your life. From your life, I've officially unsubscribed from your life. The people you may know, list is a cemetery now of the friends that we shared and the when and the how. I'm scrubbing the cache and I'm clearing the tray of the ghost of your face that won't go away. I used to refresh just to see if you'd post. Now I'm just a user who's haunting a ghost. It's weird how a person can just disappear behind a user not found and a digital tear. Yeah, I finally unsubscribed from your life, cutting the cord with a virtual knife. I'm opting out of the us that you show to 1,000 strangers I don't even know. No more stories, no likes, no scene at 10 p.m. I'm deleting the we and I'm burying them. It's a cold-hearted click, a pixelated strife, but I've officially unsubscribed from your life. I'm not unfriending, I'm being yours. I'm closing no windows and locking the doors. I'm taking back my day, I'm taking back my time. I'm deleting the mountain I was forced to climb. Refresh, delete. Refresh, delete. I finally unsubscribed. fade from your life. It's a different kind of heartbreak, a modern day knife. No more stories, no likes, no scene at 10 p.m. I'm finally over the us and the them. It's a cold-hearted click, a pixelated strife, but I've officially unsubscribed. Yes. The boxes are stacked by the peeling white paint, and the light in the kitchen is flickering faint. I've swept up the dust and the hair from the rug, disconnected the lamps and pulled every plug. The shadows are long and they stretch and define the version of us that I'm leaving behind. The fridge is humming a funeral song in a house where I don't think I've ever belonged. My pockets are heavy but my heart is so light. I'm bracing myself for the cold of the night. I'm checking the counters for things I forgot, like the I love yous that started to rot. And I'm holding the last key in the palm of my hand, a jagged little piece of the life that we planned. It's cold and it's silver, and it's biting my skin. The only way out, and the only way in. I'm turning the lock on a 4-year-old dream, stifling the sound of a silent, slow scream. Yeah, the hardest part of being set free is laying down the very last key. I remember the day that we picked out the set with the home sweet home keychain we haven't lost yet. We were laughing so hard we could barely stand up. Now I'm drinking the dregs of a bitter black cup. I'm leaving it here on the granite top ledge, right on the corner, right on the edge. I'm walking out slow and I'm not looking back at the way that fell through every structural crack. And I'm holding the last key in the palm of my hand, a jagged little piece of a life that we planned. It's cold and it's silver, and it's biting my skin. The only way out, and the only way in. I'm turning the lock on a 4-year-old dream, stifling the sound of a silent, slow scream. Yeah, the hardest part of being set free is laying down the very last key. I'm not a tenant, I'm not a guest, I'm just a man, girl, who's failing the test. I'm handing it over, I'm giving it back. The engine is smoking, the wheels are off track. I'm closing the door, I'm laying the last key on the cold kitchen stone. And for the first time, I'm truly alone. It's silver and jagged, and it's biting my heart. The final small piece of us falling apart. I'm turning the lock, and I'm set free by letting go of the very last key. Goodbye, house. Goodbye, house. driving through the canyon where the signal starts to break. I'm looking for a reason and a hand for me to take, but your profile is a mountain range, jagged and so cold. And the story that we started is already getting old. I'm reaching for the volume just to drown out what you're not saying, while the dashboard light is flickering like a ghost that's busy praying. I remember when this frequency was crystal clear and loud. Now we're just a muffled whisper in a heavy winter cloud. The lyrics are dissolving into hisses and into pops, and I'm waiting for the moment when the rhythm finally drops. I'm leaning in to hear you, but the air is full of grit, and I'm starting to admit that this is it. 'Cause it's just static on the radio tonight, the sound of a connection finally losing the fight. I'm searching for the melody, but I'm finding the void, a beautiful frequency that's being destroyed. Between the stations and between the lines, I'm reading the static and the warning signs. Yeah, the I love yous are lost in the snow, in the static on the radio. You used to be my favorite song, the one I'd always play, the anthem of my mornings and the anchor of my day. But now you're just a buzzing in the speakers of my soul, a fragment of a record that's lost all its control. I can almost hear a word or two, a shadow of a phrase, but it's buried under layers of these gray and lonely days. I'm spinning the dial, but the needle's gone blind, searching for a signal that I'll never ever find. 'Cause it's just static on the radio tonight, the sound of a connection finally losing the fight. I'm searching for the melody, but I'm finding the void, a beautiful frequency that's being destroyed. Between the stations and between the lines, I'm reading the static and the warning signs. Yeah, the I love yous are lost in the snow, and the static on the radio. Is it the weather? Is it the distance? Or just the sound of our own resistance? Turn it up, turn it off, just make it stop. I'm waiting for the last lonely tear to drop. It's just static on the radio, and it's loud, a heavy electronic invisible shroud. I'm searching for the melody, but the song is gone, and I'm driving through the silence to the break of the dawn. Between the stations, between the lies, I'm watching the light as it finally dies. I can't hear you anymore. I can't hear you anymore.